Next, I'm going to demonstrate the correct manner how to use a female condom for you women out there that may not want to walk around with your traditional male condom. They also have female condoms, as I showed you before, that look as such. So, first I'm going to introduce you to Gina, or the vagina, also referred to as the kuka, the cookie, the coochie, the vajayjay, the punani, the chocha, the kitty cat, the cootie cat, the tootie, the poom poom, la cucaracha, the vag, the box, are also known as the juice box. Now, when using a female condom, the initial steps that you want to go through are pretty much the same as using a traditional male condom. First, you want to check for the expiration date. In condoms like this, if you open one of the right flaps, you see the expiration date as such. It will be found on one of the sides of the condom where you check the expiration date. Second thing you want to do is check for air as well to make sure there's no rips or tears or holes in the condom, because again, if there are holes, rips, and tears within the condom, then there's a more likelihood of anything being passed through the condom, semen, any bacteria that may cause it to be less effective. Same way as you did the male condom, you want to rip the edge, not with your teeth, push it down, rip the edge to open it. Now, the female condom is slightly similar to the male condom with some minor differences. As you can see, you don't roll it down because the female condom is applied to the vagina as opposed to the penis. Also, as you see, there's an outer ring and a ring found on the inside, as such. So what you want to do when applying a female condom is, first, you want to take the inner ring and squeeze it as such. Then, you want to insert it into the vagina. Not all the way, but as such. Then you want to take your fingers and place it in all the way to the base of the cervix. Of course, as you see, there's going to be some excess hanging on the outside, but when the male inserts his penis, it's going to fully lodge the condom in the vagina. Also, a different benefit is this provides extra barrier for the outside of the vagina. As you can see, it should cover the outer labias as well as the clitoris, as such. After intercourse, what you want to do is take the excess out and twist it. The reason you're twisting it is that upon taking it out, you don't want any semen to escape as you're attempting to remove the condom. After twisting it, pull it out as such, and then you dispose of it. Now also, for those of you out there, for women that sleep with women or men that sleep with men, there are ways to protect yourselves as well. For men, there's still your traditional condom, but also some may prefer to use a female condom. And the only difference would be as you remove the female condom from the package, it may be preferred to you to remove the inner ring as such, dispose of it, and I'm going to use Gina to emulate what might be the anus, or anybody that, even if you're engaging in anal intercourse, this is another way to use protection. You insert it as such. After intercourse, you would twist the same way, remove, and dispose. Also, the way to protect yourself, as I said, one of the key things is creating a barrier. So for oral sex on the vagina or the anus, they have, as I demonstrated before, dental dams that come in an assortment of different flavors. And what you do is simple. You remove it from its packaging. As such, as you can see, it's a piece of latex made from the same material as your condoms. You use it as such over the anus or the vagina. You place it over. As such, as you can see, there's a barrier between you and the person. Now, after using this, you want to make sure that if you remove it, you dispose of it, because you don't want to remove it and forget which side you use and accidentally turn it around, because then it becomes less effective and the bacteria that was found on the vagina or anus is there, which eventually may still enter your body. 1 out of every 6 people is living with HIV/AIDS and don't even know it. That's why it's vital to protect yourselves by all means, and as I showed you, have many different options: traditional male condom, female condom, dental dams, finger cuts, different type of lubricants, and all types of ways to use your protection but create a barrier between you and your partner. Also, there's STDs out there, which some are STDs, which are known as sexually transmitted diseases, or also known as STIs, sexually transmitted infections. Some are curable, but some aren't, such as genital herpes. So again, it's always important to protect yourself by any means possible, and you have many of options, so not using them is not an excuse. Now, for those of you who are in monogamous relationships and choose not to use protection, but may want to avoid, unwanted pregnancy, then pulling out is an option. It can be found to be almost 98% effective if done correctly. Now again, condoms are not 100% effective in preventing the passing of STDs, STIs, HIV, or AIDS, but they are 99.9% effective. The only 100% way to not pass or catch a sexually transmitted disease, infection, or HIV/AIDS is by not having sexual intercourse at all. But again, if you are, just make sure you go through the proper precautions to protect yourself. Hope this video was informative. I hope you share with others. And God bless. Enjoy. And peace. Alright, this is for those of you out there that, even though I just gave you a detailed instruction about all the ways you can use to protect yourself, and you still choose not to do so because, oh, you're drunk, or this is too much of a process, or this is not cool. Well, hopefully your fire crotches don't get burnt. But if you do, go to your local clinic and get checked out. Go get some antibiotics. But don't be hitting me talking about, Johnny, what do I do when I pee? It burns, feels like razor blades going down my penis, or my vajayjay, or you got green shit pouring out, looks like your private parts got a runny nose. I don't want to hear none of that. I just gave you all the instructions and resources you need to protect yourself. Just make sure you get tested for HIV/AIDS every 6 months to a year. And yeah, take some antibiotics. And remember, herpes is for life. Now, you see people on those commercials all frolicking like life is all good, but I bet you $1 million that anybody living with herpes right now, life is not how it looks on those commercials. So, again, gave you everything that you need. If you still feel you're too cool or don't want to go through these steps that I instruct you, and sat in my office all day to put together this nice little video so you can't say you didn't know, or you was unsure, or whatever excuses you're going to come up with, I don't know what to do for you. So again, it's there. If you want to do that, just make sure you know you got the nearest clinic on speed dial, and you know your status. And with that, I'm out. Peace.